All right. I'm here with a draft because why not? I'm a little shy on like new cards on the set, and I'm a free to play player, right, for the most part. So it's been a little hard to get some of the new cards for me. However, there aren't actually that many new commanders that I'm really excited about, which is unfortunate. But there are some cool cards in there, and I have ideas for them. But what I'm doing now is I'm using these draft tokens. I think I had 4 or 5, and I used a couple already, and I did fairly decent the second time. The first time I got clapped, but I don't know. I might as well record them as I play them because I don't like do this normally, and I would never like invest in my own gems to do this. Even if you can go quote unquote infinite or whatever. I'm not that good at this, and it's not really my kind of thing. But I have some draft tokens. I'm looking for some packs of the new set, so let's burn them here. Let's see how we do. Um, oh, there we go. I've been sitting here waiting for people for like 2 minutes. The table fills and then like someone doesn't do it. I've been here for a while. Oh man, this is one time sink already, huh? All right, all right, all right. So I did pretty well with mono white. Oh, look at that. This was actually one of the commanders I was curious about. I don't own it. I think we can take that. It is green-white. I think white has been pretty strong so far from what I've played against, and the one time I played it, so why not? And I mean, I just get to play this. So. Flying is pretty strong, kind of on anything. Evasion is pretty strong. It's in my colors too, right? I do like this too as a mana sink, right, later. I had a blue-green ramp deck that had a bunch of mana, and I had a couple of these just dumping in, exploring. It didn't really pan out, but it's up. It's something you could do. This card has also been extremely useful too. If you get enough artifacts, this can just like run out of control. I think I will take this because it plays better with this, even though it is a 4-drop. I really want this though, but I'm gonna start with this. I'm an emotional drafter. I draft on my feelings. Okay. I like this. I'm not too big on this, but some removal's nice. I already have some 4-drops, so do I really want another one? Flying again is pretty strong though, and it comes with an artifact and stuff for this. And no, we'll just take the removal spell, stay on colors, cheap interaction. I had to read this like 10 times because for some reason my brain wasn't having it. But yeah, if something's larger than its base, then it gets even larger as it swings. It's just like very strange wording. Seems pretty strong though. It's one of the commanders I do really like in the new set, or legendaries, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, this is another really good card. I've found it pretty easy to cast this way before turn 6, quote unquote. So I really like that card. I like this as well. It's an artifact to tap for this, but I mean, we're just gonna take that. Okay. I like this. What about green here? These are all right. These are all right. I guess we take the cash because it plays into this again, right? Putting counters on stuff, and then these probably go in the same commander deck actually. Look at that synergy. You put counters around, and then those counters care more about themselves when this is in play. I mean, I only have one copy of this, but we'll always have it, right? It's on the box art. How do you not always have it? Okay, we get one of these again. Oh, this is the other one. This is the other one on flyer. I like this too. I don't like this. I tried it. Wasn't too big on it. Buried Treasure is decent as well. It is ramp. And gets you a card later too. Like this is all solid, but I think I need earlier plays. I can tap it for this. I can tap it for this. Multiple times. I can only tap this essentially once. And it's a creature. Yeah, we're gonna take that. Okay, I haven't seen Helping Hand yet, but I like what I'm looking at. Oh, this is another one. The scrying is all right. If I can craft this, I like the backside of it, giving me evasion and stuff. I also like removal, but I don't really like this too much. It seemed a little hard last time I had a couple of these to sacrifice things, and Just seemed a bit difficult. Also, sacrificing my artifacts means I can't like use them repeatedly for stuff like Adaptive Gem Guard. I really like this landmark though. Okay, another Explorer's Cache I do like. This is all right too, but the cave is difficult. I haven't found a cave I like. I mean, you have these, but I don't know. Crafting this seemed a bit challenging. I think I'm actually take another cache. Looking for more creatures though. This is situational, maybe too situational. I don't think I like this. Do I like it enough? What about you? I think I'm going to take this cave, though. Yeah, we're going to take the cave. Okay, we got this. Or this. I think we're going to take the 1-drop. Okay, Capybara. Or Bara. Descend 4, it becomes a 4/3. Spyglass, not too exciting. This is alright. It does put another permanent type in play, too. Like, I don't have to sack the map. I can tap it for Gem Guard over and over. But we'll just take the 2-drop. Okay, I think this is a pretty easy bowgun. Again, can tap it for other things and stuff. Sure. I want more creatures, though. Alright, I do not like that card. I guess I'll put it here for now, though. Oh, nope. Alright, what's our mythic? Enigma Jewel. Actually, I've pulled this twice already out of packs. Okay, we got another angel here. Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot, actually. Yeah, this card has impressed me. Alright, so I'm really liking our white choices. What about this? What do you do? This is the one Aspiring Spiked is liked in the modern, right? Caves and stuff for the Amulet of Vigor. Yeah, this is not the deck for it. We do get this if we want it. Tap lands with early plays is not exciting. There is a Mana Dork here, and this is a Parch removal spell. I found this and the other Death Touch cards to be very annoying to deal with. I like it just because it ramps. It fills in the 2s. Alright, let's do that. I like both of these. Another one of these is fine, though. Every part of this card I just like. What about you? Do we like you enough to just take you for the sake of it? No, we don't. Let's not be stupid. I like this, too. I think we're just going to take the Buried Treasure. Although I really should take more creatures. Yeah, we're just going to take more creatures. What are we sitting at? 9? Yeah, I just want more. I guess I'm taking the Buried Treasure again? No. Alright, I'll take a 5-drop. That's fine. I like both of these. But I'll take the removal. Oh! Huge? You think we can ever win with this? Untapped permanents? I guess it's possible in a long, grindy game. Let's not be unrealistic, though. Okay, between these two equipment, I like this one a bit more, because the +1/+1 is a little bit more relevant than the other things that the other one does. It's a lot slower and not as useful. But again, I can tap these for my Gem Guards and my Angels, my Guardians. Combat Trick's alright. I kind of like another Blowgun, though. These are not bad. They add up, too. Okay, I like this. It's a 3-drop. Don't have a lot of those. And it is a very relevant mana sink. I kind of like that. I haven't played with this one yet. Glimpse the Core is solid. It is a ramp spell. Okay. I guess I'll take the Nursery at this point. Another Buried Treasure is fine. Another Buried Treasure. Alright, so which one of these? Probably another Buried Treasure. I don't hate that card. And this. I just want more creatures. Alright, Jade Light Spelunker is solid. I like it. You can play it, I guess, as a 1-drop too, right? I mean, it's not really amazing. At that point, you just play this. I will take it. I like it. It's good at any point in the game, right? It just sort of follows you at any point. Actually, I might take this. I think I'm going to take that. It's a creature. The counters are relevant. Anything with a 1/1 counter is obviously relevant with this, and I like that. Another one. Okay, I like both of these quite a bit. I think, again, we'll just take the creature. I don't want to be too light on creatures. I was in one of my drafts. Was not great. I think I'll take this. Again, 2 into 4 is pretty solid, right? Maybe with this we can look at finding more 4 and 5s. I actually kind of like this. I think Alright, I'll take it. I could just take a big thing. We do have a lot of buried treasures and glimpse the cores. Maybe I can just take a 6-drop. There's this as well. I have 2 caves. That's not too hard to flip this. It's also like cheaper than this by a lot, and it's also a ramp spell. Alright, that's just better. I think that's just better. I like this. Reach is pretty solid. Again, there's a lot of annoying flyers in this format. I don't know if I need another one of these. I do have a lot of artifacts. This is caves. This is caves. Yeah, I'm gonna take the spider. I guess I just take this. Probably won't play it though, but alright. Didn't really like any of my choices that much. So another cave is alright. But another 2-drop is alright as well. Yeah, let's take that. I think I take a landmark. Again, sure. Okay, I'll take another one of these. Alright, I'll take the cheaper one. Alright. This is what I wound up sticking with. I basically took out all the 1-mana plays because I think my 2s are strong enough and I have plenty of them. The only thing I kind of want is, where are you? These? Because the Death Touch is pretty useful, right? It means any creature you swing with has to trade. That is quite useful. So useful, I should at least probably have one in here. Okay, I took out my Pacify and the other removal spell for these, because again, if I can just keep swinging with Death Touch things, it's kind of like the same, except this is a repeating issue, and it also plays a bit better with the rest of my deck. So, let's try this. Oh yeah, I'm also bronze, because I never play this. I don't know if that, it probably gives you some kind of advantage. I don't know the type of player, right, that's bronze down here with me. I don't know how much that matters either, right? Your opponent could just draft Insanity and you're just kind of helpless. Let's find out. Alright, guess I'll lead with this. I can tap this in different ways to scry as well, right? I don't have to just swing. What's going on here? Red and green, oh boy. Alright, they have a Menadork. That is a rare. It's not the strongest rare, but it is a Menadork. But we kind of have stuff like that ourselves. I highly doubt they're going to trade, but I'll offer a trade. I don't think I need another land. I don't have many things past 4, really. Let's play you. And I can use this buried treasure repeatedly to put counters here, which is nice. So barring any removal spell, this Gem Guard can wind up being like a 15/15 or something. Assuming it doesn't just explode or whatever. Yep, just play this. And then, again, we can tap this to scry. Doesn't have to swing. I do have a cave. Alright, I'll keep this. I have a cave. I've never actually crafted ever yet. So far, it just hasn't happened. Getting rid of this cave is not ideal, though, because I lose the cascade, but see what happens. Okay. Take 4. This has Menace itself, right? Yeah. This is only a sorcery. I can play these two and use these to put a counter here, which is nice. I could also do this and put a counter here as well, so I get kind of like a second counter, and maybe that winds up mattering a lot. Now, do I swing with these, and if not, what am I doing? I guess I'm just passing. Yeah, we're just passing, because that thing has Menace. I'll have to block with another creature. Red and green might struggle with a large creature. There are some naturalizes. This has Death Touch, so never mind. Now this is just a giant blocker. Because the frog has been played. Sag. Alright, I'm just going to play my cards, make this even larger, and maybe wait out nonsense by, like, eventually drawing something that can swing past this dumb frog. I can swing with the crack shot. That does work too. I think I will tap you and you because I do want to scry this turn. And I'll keep the things untapped that I'll miss the like least. If they'll die or whatever. No card has entered the graveyard yet. That's really funny. Oh, Death Touch. There's a lot of Death Touch. There's like this one, and I think one in black, and there's actually two in black. So there's a lot of early Death Touch in this format. Well, I mean, there's not a lot of late Death Touch. Okay, what do you do? Under your control. Alright, this attack is strange to me. It makes me nervous. Makes me nervous. But you know what? Let's see what my opponent does. How do you do 8 damage? Or 6. How do you do 6? They do not. Alright. Do I lead with this, or do I just start with the Cascade? I should probably start with this, actually. Hey, my own frog. Cool. I can give it Death Touch at any point. I'd have to get rid of the buried treasure, which is not great. Let's see. I can probably start attacking next turn. My opponent no longer has Menace, so we can probably just tap like this. And it's already a 2-shot. I highly doubt I'm ever going to make it a 1-shot. So I might as well just sit here like this. What's the other side of this? Exile a card from a graveyard. Cast dinosaur spells, among them exiled. Okay. So I won't really ever get my thing. This is actually really annoying. It recurs all of their dinosaur cards until I deal with it. And I don't think I can. So I'm going to have to kind of kill everything twice. Which isn't too difficult. Again, I kind of stonewalled my opponent. But we also won't ever get, what's it called? Discover? Or not Discover, the other. Descend, because I'll never have a, like, board state. Oh, maybe it isn't strange. Okay, this gives Death Touch to an attacker. Yeah, the 5/5 crafting with a cave wasn't really doing much. Another Death Toucher. No. I can't draw that. Yeah, they're gonna get an unbelievable amount of value out of their thing. But who knows? Eventually they'll run out of dinosaurs, right? You can't just have mono dinosaurs. I mean, you can. They'll run out of dinosaurs eventually. My opponent has also drawn 8 lands, which might mean there's like, what, 9 left in the deck on average or something. That is another dinosaur? Come on. Really? Come on. Come on. This paleontologist, am I just going to lose to it because of the infinite value? Or rather, the poison dart frog, because it stonewalls my my thick boy. That is kind of ridiculous. All right, this is not exciting. Yeah, this is not exciting. I guess I'll play it anyways. But I guess at this point I am just going to Cascade with the buried treasure. I don't think the additional counters are doing much for me here, and I need to find cards and do stuff. Alright, that is a solid mana sink. Other than Trample, I can make infinite chump blockers and whatnot. I think this card is so important, I kind of want to just keep it as safe as possible. Because again, the 1/1s could be very, very useful. Eventually, I have more 1/1s than they do dinosaurs, right? So I'll just put a counter there. My opponent so far has had 1, 2, 3, 4 dinosaurs. I don't know what this attack is. I could just take it. I think I'm just going to take 5. And we get the trample off the board too. Oh, that's not a great draw. Let's put a counter. Maybe it still goes there. Or I could put it on the frog. But no, the frog's just lethal. Spooky, scary on its own. Let's just put it here again. That's fine. This is only your dinosaurs, right? Yeah, it's only your dinosaurs. Alright, my graveyard's not really doing anything. Another poison dart frog. Okay. We have those in check, though. They can't, like, repeatedly swing at them. Swing with them, because I have 1/1s to spam. Okay, so I go here, and I go here. Or do I just trade with the frog? Maybe I just trade with the frog? So I can kind of catch back up. They can recast this right now, right? Yeah, they can. They choose not to. That's odd. Maybe it isn't odd. I don't know. Feels odd. This is great, but Poison Dart Frog has reach. Parked removal, ladies and gentlemen. Parked removal. Alright. Here, 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 and here, I guess. Actually, we can tap this, because then I can just make another token. And it's kind of the same, right? That is fine. This is at any time, right? I don't have to do it as sorcery, yep. Actually, they could have recast this, but then they wouldn't have Poison Darts Frogs up, so I guess they really couldn't have cast it. I scryed 2 on top last time. 2 on bottom this time. Sure. That is another dinosaur. My opponent just, like, picked all the dinosaurs in the draft. This is, like, their pack one, pick one. That's funny. Not terribly afraid quite yet, but it's getting kind of spooky. These chump block spammy boys could be quite useful. Alright, let's start with a flying attack, just to get a frog out of the way. I could hold it back because this 3-3... No, the 3-3 can't really attack. There's no lethal Alpha Strike here. I'll just trade with a frog. Opponent just doesn't trade with a frog. Okay. Take that too. Can I do this a second time? I cannot. Alright, so I'll just move this on to you for no reason. Why not? And again, I don't really need more counters on this, so. Alright, so I think I start to pull ahead here with the 1/1s until they play something that gives trample. Okay, they let me get 4 damage for free last turn. Don't think they had to do that. Interesting. Little min-maxy there, tapping it for itself. Sure. There's not really any cards in the graveyard anyways. I'm almost to the point where I can swing with the Death Touch 2/2 repeatedly. Okay, they eat their own frog. It's not a dinosaur, though. They ate it anyways. I don't know why. I guess that means they have no Descend in their deck, right? Otherwise, why would you ever eat this? Doesn't make a lot of sense. They have a Growing Rights, really? Okay. It's not really that great, though. It's not really an amazing card. What did they get rid of? Deals damage to target creature with the number of lands you control. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Almost would have killed this, but well, not quite. That's a reason to keep putting counters. For sure. No dinosaur, though, right? Oh. Okay, that's a cave. I can turn this into a 5/5 now. Do I want to? Not really. I think I'll just use the mana. I think it's way more relevant to use that mana to make 1/1s, because now I can make 2 a turn. And I don't see what that's even doing. Like, putting counters on something is not changing anything for me. At this point, I think I can safely swing with this. Alright, sure. We'll slowly grind through all of the dinosaurs as they come back repeatedly. Buried treasure. Is that better than multiple 1/1s a turn? Probably not. Probably not. I am winning in decking, so I don't want to ever discover. So I'll probably just... Well, no, I'm gonna move the blowgun anyways. So maybe I should just play it anyway. Yeah. I also get an extra counter here. Why not? I can get 2 counters a turn now, too. Fine. I think I can swing. The board is kind of the same as it was last turn. Except one of their dinosaurs cannot come back. Craft with 1 or more dinosaurs. Enters the battlefield, discard, draw 2. Okay, sure. Whatever they craft it with is never going to be big enough for the gem guard. Not really worried about that, right? Power equal to the total power of exiled cards. Sure. Well, they can almost give something giant trample, but again, not really concerned with that. Okay, I would love to play this, but I don't want to deck out before my opponent does. And I don't know what another giant creature's even doing. And if we have board parity, I don't see a reason to play this. So I'm just not going to. I have... Again, the 2... Like, the 1/1s and stuff are just, like, good enough. I'm not worried about it. I could just play it for the sake of it, though. You know, until I hit a non-land, right? I mean, I could just keep whatever's on top infinitely as well and just have another large threat. It's not totally unreasonable, right? It is just another big thing. Sure. You know what? Why not? So, 4, 5, 6, 7. Unless I hit 7 lands somehow, which is not exactly possible. There's not 7 more lands in my deck. Yep. Alright. Opponent sees the writing on the wall. I have another large threat. They have 1 poison dart, but I'll probably deck out. And they probably don't have any way to be evasive, right? They are just red and green. I have reach as well on their turn with these, so this also has reach. If I need it, that is. But yeah, we beat the literal infinite dinosaur value. Not only did my opponent have this early, they had like 5 dinosaurs. Or like 6 or 7, and we still beat it. Really nice. Oh, we have the cat. Gotta keep it. I have the cat. Gotta keep it. We have the cat on 3 as well, actually, if we want it. Do I? I mean, it's pretty good. Is it good enough that I want it on 3, though? Like, it's got Ward 2, might be very hard to kill, but it's not really doing anything with its ability. Never mind. Oh, wait, no, that's not the Death Touch one. Alright. Crisis averted. Let's get rid of you. Yeah, alright. I'll get rid of you. You're the least exciting. I mean, at the, like, best, it could just be a ramp spell. Alright, I'm gonna play this. And if I can maybe get counters here, that'd be nice. It's a little difficult to do that, though. Alright, never mind. Everything just got shattered. Of course it did. Why wouldn't it? Craft with a creature. This is actually really solid. If you can sit behind this the whole time and just kill your opponent, it's actually pretty solid. Alright, I'm going to play this. I'm going to play that. And no attack. So I need 2 more cards in the graveyard, then I can start distributing counters. This is straight mono black. I've not seen that yet. My opponent must have, like, either drafted insane, or they just only picked the black cards and just made a deck out of them. Mono is a little bit hard to do. Okay, there's the Parked Death Touch in black, so there's no avoiding that one. Opponent does not mill. That's, interesting. Okay. So if I move the... no, we're just going to play this. I get to scry this way and potentially have something my opponent might not actually be able to deal with. Do I want another one of these? Probably not. And I don't really want to just swing and have this die to a stupid 1/1, but, like, it's not getting any better as a card. I could hold off until I have enough permanence, and then I can maybe descend a counter on this. Never mind. Silly me. Alright, well, I got nothing but this, so... Okay, not really... I mean, it's the most expensive thing to hit, but it's not really a good hit. I guess I can swing with this one now. And then just trade and have a second one to do stuff with. Death Touch is just so destructive. I need some kind of evasion. Maybe I should just slide that 1/1 flyer back in my deck just for the sake of that. Alright, my opponent has all the removal in the entire game. That's great. I guess I have to block. Because if I don't, what am I doing? Great. Well, this is a good card, but my opponent needs to stop having removal. They've had a join, a ray, and whatever this is, Thrilling Blade. Tithing Blade, rather. Another removal spell, great. Alright, cool. Guess I was never, ever going to win this. Mono removal. This is as dead as a card as it gets. Probably worse than a land. Alright, well, nothing gets me out of this anyways. Yep, mono removal. You got it. Can't imagine playing this on turn 1 makes a lot of sense. Can't imagine that makes a lot of sense. Let's play you. Yep. And then I'll play you. And then Thick Boy here. Green and white. Okay. I did not see one of those. Guess it doesn't matter that much. Let's just take a white. Alright, so 4, 5, 6. So I can do this for 5. Well, my opponent has an immediate answer for my thing here, but still gotta do it, I guess. Do I want this? I mean, I have a second one. I think I still want it, though, actually. I think I want that. Yep. Final Strike just perfectly kills this. Actually, it, like... Oh, no, it doesn't perfectly kill it. They need to give it another power. Okay, my opponent has now found... Wait, in Vigilance, whenever creature... Okay, maybe not. Land, please? Land? Of course not. Alright, well, now my opponent has it. Okay, so do I play this? Wait, can I? I guess I can? Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is free, right? This is just free, because I tapped that. Haha, science. Almost didn't do that. So this as a 5/5 could be difficult to deal with for the opponent. Maybe, sort of, kind of, maybe. That equipment's going to be annoying. Got to make sure I don't get hit. Yeah, I'm going to do this and then start swinging. And then play... Land, please? Oh, come on! Oh, wait, they got to land. Alright. Salt avoided. Also could have made sense to play this, actually, and give this vigilance. Maybe would have worked out in my favor. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe I actually did want to do that. I think I messed up. I messed up here. I wanted to give this vigilance. Okay, my opponent's running a main deck naturalize and also chose to keep it on top. I wonder what that means. So I can play this... and then play this, and then put the counter here, and force the issue. Okay, what does this do? Alright, it's the search for Escanta for creatures. And I'm dead in 2 attacks. Cool. Do I play this? I mean, nothing in play does anything. I'm not really sure how repeatedly... let's see, block there. I almost would have stabilized. Almost, but not quite. If I would have like been able to put reach here, because I have this, and then like put it on the gem guard and make it big enough, but nope. Oh man. You know what? I don't care. I'm gonna keep this. I can't help myself. Where were you last turn? Okay, so I got a 3-1 Vigilance Frog saucing in repeatedly, maybe. Never mind. Why would I? Let's see. I'm going to play these and then... Okay. I guess I'll do this. Oh, cool. Just what we signed up for, huh? Okie dokie. This is the... yeah. Oh, I mean... Come on. Come on. Come on. I just can't beat that card. They milled it? Why would you mill this? There's no way you mill this. There's no way. There's no way. What are you doing? What are you doing? You missing lands? I just vehemently disagree with that. Through and through, do I... like, what on... You have to have... They must have a way to recur that. I was... full stop, never going to beat that card, so... Good on our opponent for doing that. I was literally never going to beat that. It was just not possible. So, we certainly take that. Like, imagine they had it right now. Like, literally right now. Okay. Sure. So 4, 5, 6. I don't think I want that. I do want that. Put vigilance here. Still, I don't think this is looking good, though. My opponent milled, like, the best card in the entire game, so I think their hand must be insane. They milled a card I, full stop, could not beat given infinite time. My opponent plays a second Mythic. Alright, cool. They have not only the green, but the red Mythic. Wow. Alright, this one is not nearly as scary, though. Actually, it's almost doing stone cold nothing. But we'll see how our opponent reacts to this. And I want to tap you. Alright. And I don't see a reason to move the blow dart. This is only, like, non-damage, non-creature, whatever damage. Explorer's Cache is a little... actually, no, that's fine. That's fine. We're at 12. This is 10, 11, 12. I guess 13, 14. They could attack. You could just swing to get a land. That's totally reasonable in my opinion. I guess I lead with this. Sure. See what happens. Alright, that was hilarious. We actually get to do stuff with that card now. That's pretty cool. I'm going to leave up Death Touch, actually. Okay, let's put the thing here, because I want to swing with it, and if they don't block in an ideal fashion, I don't know. Alright, so we get a good trade then, that's fine. Opponent gets the land out of that 5/5, but they are almost just dead in the air. This does not have reach. And you know what? I will just put the counter. I'm just going to move this. It does not look like I'm going to need this Poison Dart Frog. Alright, so they can chump block with the Poison Dart Frog, which they might have to. That's not a very exciting card. Let's put the Vigilance on you. Right? Yeah, we're going to put it here. And we're going to swing like this. This forces the trade. Yeah. And then I have this thing, put that here. Alright. Now again, I almost have lethal, but not quite. Which they didn't have to be. They could also, like, not have blocked it and just chumped here or something. It could have looked differently. I don't know. I obviously don't know my opponent's hand. If you tap any further, you lose Death Touch. Okay. Yeah. They lose Death Touch if they have more plays, and as it sits, I don't think they can do anything, right? I like it. I also just don't want a mulligan. Scry has 2 on top. Oh. Oh boy. Mono white with no play on that turn. Interesting. Alright, so of all of these, what's the best one to play right now? Probably the frog. Alright, because I only tap this once, I can tap this over and over. I don't have to beat my opponent to death. Nope, there's red. Alright. Another artifact. Enters the battlefield, search your library for planes, put it in your hand. Enters the battlefield, creatures. Alright, cool. Let us play you. See if I get something fancy. I don't know. I do not. No fancy here. But we are building up for a large spelunky boy. Okay. Discover 3. Sure. They get another artifact. One of the white artifacts. They have all of them now? I think they do. I think they do. So this is the Journey to Nowhere, right? Yeah. They could just take this. I do have a cave in play, right? They could take this. Totally reasonable. The frog is just kind of sitting here. Opponent, I don't know if it matters too much. No. Actually, don't you sacrifice this one? Or are they both completely useless? Okay, they're both like, they have no additional text or anything. Yeah, my opponent does take this. That is reasonable. Certainly reasonable. Alright, so let's play you. You. And I don't know... Okay, I'll do this. I don't know if I want to put the counters here, though. I really do not know if I want to do that. But you know what? I will. I will. And pass. Right, yeah, because if it dies, I just put the counter right back. So that's kind of fine. No, looks like we wound up worked out, because now I can trade. That is a lot of artifacts. On your battlefield, target creature, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many permanents are in my graveyard? 2? Can maybe get a couple more. This is just a 5/4. Like, yeah, alright. I don't hate this at all. Essentially a 2-turn clock sitting here. Did any of these flip anything scary? Enters, 1/1, creatures get +1/+1. That's already out of the way. Treasure, that doesn't really do anything. Haste and artifacts, alright. None of these do anything. What would this have flipped into? Alright, that evasive flyer thing, right? We have one of those. So do I play this? Or do I play this? I think I play this because Vigilance on my Thick Boy is just better. So, yep. It's just, and now it has Vigilance, and I don't really have to ever play this additional 5/4. Nice, just large threat, and I guess they had no additional removal. So this would just never, ever be dealt with. This hand is really nice, it just misses, it's missing, you know what, I just like it. I just like it. Again, if Gem Guard goes unimpeded, I can just stonewall my opponent with a massive Gem Guard. I really wish I had 2 of these, or more. I wish I had just more 4-drops, because I had a lot of 2-mana ramp spells. The Frogs, the Rampant Growth that gets Forests, and the Buried Treasures. Would have been nice to have a bit more heavy-ended stuff here. Alright, well, black is an absolute disaster. Well, probably, who knows. That was a good draw, though. We actually just had, like, really good top decks. Look at that. Dies, get a treasure. Okay. I will play this first, because I think the Gem Guard in this context is better, and I'd rather this die. It does have Ward 2, so it could just be hard for them to kill this outright. And there are counter spells, so there's a reason to play this one first. But I think this is fine. It looks scary, right? One, two, three, four, 5. Equal to the difference. Okay, so let's see what happens when I play this. Could lead with this, actually. There's an Essence Scatter in the format? Alright, looks like they don't have it. Alright, so this works. See what happens when I swing. The old Chumpy Wumpy, they get, what, a treasure? Yeah. There's not a lot of large blue and black things that I'm too scared of, in particular. But we'll see. I'm not sure there's any removal spell that gets around Ward 2 right now. Okay, never mind. Oh, this just bounces it to hand. That doesn't actually deal with it at all. I don't even think I agree with this attack, because now this can swing and not trade and also get, like, pretty big because of this. I don't know how I feel about that attack. Like, I can do this now and swing like that. Oh, wait. Again, I misunderstood how my card works. This has to attack itself. Alright. That is the second time I've misunderstood this card. The first time is when it completely destroyed me in EDH. I'm like, how does this work? I don't get it. And then I died to 14 damage out of nowhere. Disperse, Raven's Crime. Look at the top 3. Hand and graveyard. So, what is that? Anticipate, except they go to the graveyard. Surveil 3 or whatever. Wait, that's a red card? Opponent has a red card, so they've been missing a color, I guess. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can't swing and also keep my Sovereign around. Oh, can I now? Because they swung. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I think I just gotta swing with these and I guess tap this so they can't trade. And it just gets worse and worse, right? Like, yeah, this happens, but now we just have this. You. Alright. Again, as it stands, I think the Sovereign is scarier, so they're kind of poised in dealing with that instead. Okay. Sure. This is just massive now. They're just going to be in the abyss for the rest of the game until they kill it. Let's scry 1 here. Ooh. Alright. Parked removal. Can't hate it. Literally unhateable. I don't need to tap this again. Make a lot of sense to me. Yeah. There's just no... There's no way. I guess they just didn't have removal, right? And if you don't have removal, you're just not going to beat an ever-scaling, increasing, massive threat. So that worked out really nice. This might be my first mulligan. Alright, fine. I mean, my draws are pretty... I have some solid draws, right? I don't know. We're 40 cards. I gotta sweat it. No Ragavan? I had Ragavan flashbacks just there. I'm not gonna lie. I just anticipated Ragavan. I legit did. A card I refused to play out of pure spite. Alright, we got black again. That is unfortunate. Reveals their hand, artifact, or creature. So I kind of hope they take this because it is not doing anything. Okay, they actually did. That was huge. They would have definitely taken this had they seen it. Let's play another Capybara. Cappy boys. Cappy beatdown. Gonna sauce them with the guinea pigs. Alright, we're playing against Jund. Huh? So be it. Alright. There's no way I don't do this. But again, this is sort of bare naked. They have probably a fair amount of things that could just easily kill this. But I can maybe race out of the black removal. Gains haste until... Oh, they have no attack. Alright. Play you. I think I will put 2 counters here. Maybe I won't. Maybe that's dumb. Maybe just 1 is fine. Because I don't want to just start taking damage for no reason. Yeah. I really think I should tap it again. You know what? I'm gonna actually be stubborn. I'm gonna tap it again. I'm gonna put this to 6. I think 6 is a good idea. Because now it's like just black spells that kind of kill this, right? I'm gonna take some damage this turn, probably, but after that, I should be kind of safe. Just hedging on no removal. Naturalizes do it as well. This is an artifact, unfortunately. Alright, opponent just had it anyways. Of course it did. And I am down to almost nothing. Again. That is a horrendously bad draw. Do I play this? Probably. I don't know why I wouldn't. Do I swing? Sure. Now things are looking real bad because my opponent had the card. I no longer have a wall here A brick wall. That is a 4/5 that repeatedly deals damage. I've never seen this card yet. Okay, that's really bad. This is a decent draw, though. Is this for 5? Yeah. Okay. I don't know why they didn't give their 4/5 haste. It's odd. This doesn't do anything because I don't have to swing with their 4/5. This sort of does stuff. I like it enough. But I think this 2 damage a turn thing might end up just killing me if we're staring at each other the whole game. But I don't know, maybe giving my stuff repeated largeness is a good prospect, so let's see what happens. But I still don't feel too confident about our spot. Okay, well, I feel 10 times more confident with that trade. I feel vastly more confident. I'm actually very surprised to see this. I probably would have just double blocked the other cards. Alright. Get a wheel spin here. Unless they have a reanimate spell? Looks like a reanimate spell? It is a reanimate spell. Of course it is. Great. Alright, well, that explains the trade. Back to basically losing. Have a few things I can draw, but not really all that much. This 5/6 does just sort of kill me in 5 turns. At least they can't swing with it, I guess, but that doesn't really change anything. That was a decent draw. Actually, no, it isn't, because this stupid thing has haste. I mean, reach, too. It also has reach. Oh, boy. Is this give me enough to Alpha Strike right now? What does that even look like? I swing all out in blind desperation, and nothing pans out in my favor, right? I don't believe an attack does anything at all for me. Discard a card and draw 2. No, I mean, I'm forcing a trade again at the very least, but I never, I mean, my opponent has more cards to look at. I need to fade another removal spell, kind of. Okay. Draw a card for each other dinosaur. They have one other. Alright, at least I can just push a bunch of dead stuff in the way. Like, that's not too big of a deal, right? Like, this is fine. These weren't doing anything. Just kill these 2. Come on. You can do it. There you go. Okay, so I go here, like this, and swing with that. And I can't swing with both. Wouldn't make a lot of sense. This can start tapping something down, but that's also not all that useful. Oh, I forgot that got +1/+1. Alright, Sag. They drew something big. Of course they did. Don't know what this deck's looking like. 6 drop. 5 drop. 6 drop. 5 drop. 5 drop. Alright. So be it, I guess. Alright, yeah, whatever. Mythic. Veto. Hey! Look at that, I actually got a... I got a thing. What else do we get here? Oh, we got another one. Look at that, they're pooping out now. They're pooping out. I had a lot of packs where I got no legendaries from the new set. So I've been, like, severely struggling to get new legendaries for the Historic Brawl. But we just got a couple there. That's really nice. Oh, I guess I can't review the deck. Oh, it's just gone. It's just dead. All right. The deck is dead. I guess I don't have much closing thoughts then, but yeah, I mean, again, it was an all right deck. It could have been better, right? I don't say I'm not the best drafter. And I could have, used different cards that I picked instead of other ones, right? I wasn't running the Pacify that I had, which would have been useful sometimes, but I don't know. is only so much in your control, right? Because you never know what you're going to be playing against, and if someone just has better cards, you're just not really going to stand a chance, right? My opponent milled over like one of the unbeatable cards, and then they lost because of that. But if they didn't, there's just no recourse to it, right? I didn't have my Pacify in my deck, and so it's just up in the air. I'm not a big fan of draft, but I'll probably end up doing another draft with the token here and see how that one fares. But I don't know. Let me know what you thought about that deck. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.